back here with Ian. We met him last year at the Kickstarter Asia.
Hello again.
Hello. How's your game doing? Just launched on Steam.
Yep.
I believe it was delayed last year.
It wasn't delayed. It was always planned to be this year, but we actually delayed from our initial launch date because Final Fantasy moved their date 2 months, so we decided to take up that day. We thought it was a good time since it was an empty period. No one fights with Final Fantasy, right? So the game's out. Reviews have been great. I do think that it's something that people have grown to love. I love the fact that they're making they're shipping characters and all that. And many people, I'm surprised. I mean, so we're a few days in, but many people have finished the game already.
Okay.
That means they've been plowing through it. Yeah, it's insane. Yeah.
So you're a story-based game. How do you feel about the execution of your story? As the game came to fruition, how do you feel about it?
Honestly speaking, so when you play this game, right? It's a 1,000-page long script, right? Can you imagine for us? We went through at least 6 or 7 iterations of the story, and there's so much that was there that we had to take out, and things we had to put in. So to see it in its final form, I'm glad to say that it is a very polished, tight story. There's no wasted parts, and there are no parts that we don't explore enough. But if you ask me what I would have liked, I would have definitely enjoyed more time to explore the side characters a bit more. But all in all, it is a very beautiful thing that Nicholas Chan, the writer, has done.
So would you consider this your first? Actually, it's hard to make a distinction, right, between AAA and indie.
Yeah, the joke we go is that we're double A.
Right.
We're kind of in the middle.
Okay.
It's funny because the AAA obviously would disavow us because we do all kinds of silly shit.
That's true.
On the other hand, the indies really find that they're spending all this money, but actually it's not money. It's about really finding out what level of quality you can push yourself to do, and that's the stage that we're at. We are big fans of Supergiant. It's a very small team, very indie, right? But the level of quality is very high. So we use that as a benchmark. I think we're close to what we believe we want to be.
So how long do you take to make this game, all in all?
So it was 6 months of pre-production.
Okay.
The team was still working on other things at the time. And when everyone shifted over to make Masquerada, it was probably about 2 years altogether.
So 2 years in the making. What's next for reaching our studios?
Well, I mean, we're still patching a little bit. We're also prepping for PS4. But more than anything else, we're already laying down the groundwork for our next project. And all I'll say about that is that it has something to do with giant robots.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Something along the lines of Kaiju versus Jaegers.
No comment?
Specific, right?
No comment?
Okay. Coming to GameStart Asia, right? So from the last year to this year, what do you feel is the best improvement? So you see suddenly the strobe lights all over the top.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's very, very pretty. I think that just the general interest has grown. It's now very much a mainstay. People know what it's about. I'm looking forward to a huge audience, and also there are a lot more vendors and people showcasing that did not last year. So that it shows that it is definitely something people accept as the premier thing in Southeast Asia. And I'm very glad to say that we've been here from the start. Because when we first started out, we were one tiny booth in the back, right? That we just went we don't know what this is about, but we're going to take the time and try it out. And right now, we're quite near the front in a very substantial area, so we're quite pleased.
And quite a big booth last year as well.
Yeah. It's just that this year, between the launch and GameStart, it was too close for us to really do sit down and prepare a booth. But all in all, I think if you look at what we've done, I'm quite happy with how it's turned out.
Okay, so how's the Singaporean response right now for your game?
It's been really good. The surprising thing is when people walk by and go "Hey, I backed your game." It's still very surreal. But I do believe that there's a great foundation and groundwork that we're placing so that more games can be supported by locals.
And so to clarify, your game was funded by Kickstarter? Or?
Part of the game was funded by Kickstarter, yes, but majority of it was internal.
Okay.
Yeah. So the Kickstarter gave us the opportunity to showcase exactly what we're trying to do and trying to create. Yeah.
So you should know that now Kickstarter is in Singapore now, right?
Right. Unfortunately, it would have been nice if they were here about a year.
But for your next game,
Oh yeah, that's true. But for the first one, we had registered in the UK to make it happen. So at least this time we want to do it again, it's going to be less of a hassle.
Okay. So one last question.
Yeah.
As a Singaporean developer, how does piracy affect you?
You shouldn't care is the best way I can put it. Because if a pirate wants to pirate your game, he will find a way. For you to feel distraught, unhappy, or hurt by it, it's just you hurting yourself. because it's going to happen, and let's be honest, more often than not, the pirates are going to be smarter than us.
Yeah, right.
So why bother getting annoyed by that? Just, think positive. The more your game is pirated, the more you understand that you are making something people want, right? And just walk away with that mentality, and you can kind of get by with life.
So do you think that it affects your game sales or what's it called?
I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't really care. Somewhere along those lines.
Right.
As far as I'm concerned, I focus on the people that are there for me.
Great.
Yeah,
That's
because
great.
we talk about piracy. It's really funny because we sell on GOG.com as well. So they have a forum there, and someone actually posted, "Oh, I pirated this game and I don't like it."
Okay.
And then everyone went, "Well, fuck you. We're not interested in your opinion because you're a pirate."
Right.
So the community protects us as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's so great to see you again.
Yeah. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you for spending the time.
Hopefully your game, with more patches, you'll become a greater game.
I hope so. I hope we can do a sequel as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Looking forward to the next game as well. Okay, see you.
Yeah. Okay, cheers, man. Thanks. I'll catch you soon.
Well, thank you very much for watching our video, ladies and gentlemen. Tons of love to you. Now don't you forget to click that nice subscribe button down here, so that you don't miss out on any of our new videos. And if you want to show us support for our videos, then show us some love on Patreon. So with that said, have a nice day and take care, people. Adios.